I captured something on film today that I thought was extraordinary, so I wanted to share it with you. I have titled this video Robin versus Blue Jay. I love springtime. It's the best time of year. It's really a wonderful time to just stay outside. I don't even want to go inside. The weather has been so beautiful lately. It's not been cold and it's not been hot. It's just been really comfortable. We've had a lot of breeze. We've had a lot of sunshine too. And I just love listening to the birds and looking at the flowers bloom and watching the trees fill out and then listening to the birds sing. I could sit all day outside just watching the birds. I guess you could call me a bird watcher. The robins are gentle birds. Blue jays are beautiful birds. I often watch them at my bird bath and bird feeders. And I observe the behavior of a lot of other birds too. I often have my morning cup of tea either sitting on my front porch or on one of my benches outside, just so I can listen to the birds sing and watch the bees and the butterflies and the birds, or the squirrels, or the rabbits. There's so much to watch and listen to. When I brush my hair, I collect the hair from my brush and I put it in a special place on my front porch that the birds can access. And I have seen twice birds come and take some of that hair to take it to their nest, to line their nests. And that is just so cool. Many birds visit my yard daily because we try to keep the bird feeders and the bird bath full for them. So our story begins this morning while I was watering my flowers in yard when I observed Mr. and Mrs. Robin under the sprinkler. And I think this is Mr. Robin. The two robins have been out here doing their work, building their spring nest. I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. Maybe. Who builds the nest? Does he build the nest? See if I can catch where they go. Once they fly off. Mr. Robin kept close by, catching worms. He too would fly off in the same direction where their nest was obviously being built. And she's back to collect some more nesting materials. And they keep going to the same spot that I'm watering. Mrs. Robin was collecting mud and grasses to build her nest. She seemed undaunted by the water showering upon her. In fact, she seemed to prefer the wetness. Got a mouthful of nesting material. where they went. And the busy little nest builder is back. She keeps coming back to get more. She or he, I can't tell. I don't know the difference between the male and the female, but these two seem to be working together. Well, one is doing more work. The other is eating. Maybe she's eating and he's building. Well, I guess I'll have to look up online. Which sex builds the nest? They definitely seem to be a pair. They've both flown off in the same direction. I think this one's looking for worms. Got one. Eating the worm. Breakfast. Breakfast of worms. I observe this activity going on for the rest of the day. She's collecting nesting materials. Mrs. Robin. I searched the trees where the robins kept flying to try to find their nest. I believe that is the nest the robins are building. I was correct. This is the robin's nest. I looked it up online. It was the female that did most of the building of the nest. The male robin was busy searching for worms and probably keeping an eye on Mama. He will help feed the young after they hatch. Robins like to use mud to build their nest, along with fine grasses. One of the jobs of the male robin is to defend and protect the nest. Bad boy blue jay. That's not your nest. That's the robin's nest. Oh, you thief. Oh no. I did also read online that it is common for blue jays to rob the nests of other birds. It was just the first time that I had ever seen it with my own eyes. I cannot believe my eyes. The blue jay is stealing from the robin. Unbelievable. I guess blue jays are like some rude people. They have no respect for the property of someone else. Well, I need to find out where that blue jay's nest is. What a little cheater. I felt bad for the robins. Robins are gentle birds. Blue jays, they're aggressive. I've seen them at the bird bath and at the bird feeder. They chase other birds away. They're mean. And now I know they're thieves. Huh. Such a pretty bird. Not a nice bird. So the poor robin has to rebuild her nest because of those pesky blue jays. I should go turn on the sprinkler so she can have wet material, since they prefer wet material. I can see this nest from my front porch just as I step out my door. So I will be keeping an eye out for the little hatchlings, which should appear in about 2 weeks. Hey, Miss Robin, I turn on the sprinkler so you can get some more wet material to add to your nest. A little while ago, I was looking for the blue jay nest, and because I was watching where the blue jays were flying to on the opposite side of the yard, and so I was looking up in there trying to find their nest, and I heard something behind me. I turned around and it sounded like something had dropped from the tree, the same tree where this nest is. And then I saw a scuffle in the trees. So I had to walk around to see what was going on. What had happened was the robin, whose nest we're looking at, was chasing a squirrel down out of that tree. And so I saw the robin swoop at the squirrel, and I saw the squirrel jump and at the robin. Of course, the robin flew away. So, oh, poor robin. She has such bad neighbors. It was this morning that I was recording her building her nest. It is now late afternoon, early evening. The sun is starting to set low in the sky. So the saga continues. Now she's sitting there. Has she already laid her eggs? Well, the blue jay didn't stop this robin. So here it is the next morning. And Mama Robin is in her nest. Looks like she's still working on it. The lesson we learned from the robin is don't let others stop you from achieving your goals. The end.